Anyway, he in court with Phaedra Parks. You know, he said he ain't gonna say anything disparaging about the latest lawyerisms. Okay, what he will say is that every time that he used her for representation, his ass went to jail.
Just like a slave owner with the whip, putting it right on top of niggas' back. Back then you had to buy your freedom. Would've had to kick up by the staff. Safety ain't nice like balls. Cross the gun line, you ain't coming back. You a Pokemon, I'm a Ash Ketchum. 40 on my hip, Smith & Wesson. Boy bands on me, one direction. Flight pull foe up, now he flex. I ask your girl, why do you keep texting? Then I bust on her face, now she messy. Say to me, I'm out here teaching lessons. Bitch, you ain't fucking, then hit the exit. This is my letter to cat. I know I can't bring you back. I know wherever you at. You always checking my back. Remember when we...
Hello, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. And if you are not a part of our Bella Book Club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below, and for a small monthly $5 fee, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before YouTube gets it, if YouTube gets it. Now, before we get started, I wanted to tell you guys about this makeup line that I'm collabing with, okay? You guys know that I wanted to get with a Black-owned cosmetic line that was up and coming so that we could work on a red NayRob lip, right? But because I have fell absolutely in love with the lip that they already had, a matte lip. The cosmetic line is called Lolly Dolly. I absolutely love it. It's affordable. It's luxurious. I mean, it's the kind of lipstick that you wouldn't be embarrassed to take out of your purse and put your makeup on, because some of these damn lipstick lines, I'd be like, girl, your lip is still crunchy, girl. You might want to put some Vaseline on top of that. Not like that, okay? It's beautiful. It's gold. It doesn't look cheap when you put it on. The name of the color is Obsession. Yes, because I am obsessed with this new Lolly Dolly cosmetic line. I am. I love it, you know. And plus, I believe in the young lady. So make sure that you check out the description bar and check out what this young lady has. Now, let's talk about Bobby the Brown's Every Little Step, part 21. Okay, love bug. So where we left off, Bobby the Brown was complaining because he does not understand why he continues to be punished in 2003 or 4 or 5, something like that, for a charge that happened in 1996. Okay, so this is what I want to say about Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, something wrong with your brain. Now, he had talked previously about finding out that he was bipolar. Okay, and that helped him to understand who he was. I told you, mental health is a real thing. If you wake up and you find yourself struggling with your emotions, oh nigga, you need to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor, because there's nothing wrong with taking a pill to make you feel good. Why should you live the rest of your life in turmoil in your head because you too afraid of what people would say if you was, you know, to be on the Xanax or Adderall or what is that? I don't know. I'm not going to live my life over what somebody else feel about how I do myself. So Black people, stop being afraid to go to the doctor and take a pill to make it right. Okay? Because what Bobby Brown said was he was trying to balance out his emotions with drugs. That shit ain't work. So now he taking pills. He even say now when he forget to take his pill, and nigga, you should never forget to take your pill ever. Okay, because all my pills, all 72 of them, is right there by my nightstand, and I shake them where they at every day to remind me, bitch, take your pill. Okay, Bobby Brown has a problem with accountability. Okay, he does not understand that although yes, the charge happened back in 1996, nigga, you have not done right. So therefore, your probation is going to stay intact until you get it right. Because every time you be like, fuck that 100 hours. Fuck that visit to that PO. But you know, whatever that is, they're going to look at it like you don't care and that you're shitting on the system. And that's what you won't do. That's what you won't do. I don't care who you are. Okay, I don't give a fuck. He went to jail. Okay, now in his mind, he did hard time. Okay, first of all, Bobby Brown, you only did county jail. Okay, so he went in the first time. He said he had to get ready to fight because from all the things that he heard about going to jail, it wasn't good. Okay, first of all, you went to county. Okay, you went to county. I think he said he did 75 days or something like that. I was like, 75 fucking days. Even I could do 75 daggone days, okay? But he said it wasn't as bad as he thought it was because the guards actually looked out for him. Now, this is when he got hemmed up down there to the Florida, okay? Nobody was messing with him. He said even the CEOs looked out for him. So nobody was messing with him, you know? So it wasn't like it was a hard experience for him the way that he thought it was going to be. Now let's move on to Chris Rock. Okay, I forgot all about the Free Bobby Brown campaign. Free Bobby Brown! Free Bobby Brown! Free Bobby Brown! Free Bobby Brown! So once Bobby Brown was released from Florida a couple of years later, of course, he had some more interactions with the police, but I mean, it's Bobby Brown, right? But then we get to about 2003, okay, where him and Whitney had got into it. And what he does is he contends that he loves women. He would never hurt a woman. That was not his intention to ever hurt his beautiful wife, but let's get on with the scenario, okay? What happened was Whitney had pulled a whole stunt. Yes, I believe it because she is a Leo and she been stunting behind the scenes for years and we didn't know it. So what happened was Whitney thought that Bobby Brown had left out of town with his brother Tommy. Okay, and so no. Okay, Bobby Brown ended up coming back for something. I'm not sure what it was. So when he got in his house, he seen the drug dealer or their drug dealer or Whitney's drug dealer in the house with Whitney. Okay, now the significance of it is this. Bobby say that he had gotten clean during one of his incarceration stints. Okay, Bobby, you're going to need more people because goddamn it, I don't. He say that he was clean, but I seen you on that reality TV show drinking like shit and eating all that fried chicken. Okay, your ass needed to go to rehab for everything. You know, that's when you're an addict, you can't be like, okay, I stopped smoking crack. Now all I do is smoke weed. No, it don't work like that because you can have triggers. But anyway, getting back to it. So he says that he was clean when he came home. He knew that Whitney was still hot and heavy into the drugs. And that dude who was the drug dealer who Whitney had snuck in the damn house was a thorn in Bobby Brown's side. Okay, so what ended up happening was, according to the Bobby Brown, he beat the shit out of the drug dealer. Mm-hmm. That's what he said, you know, not my words, his words. According to Bobby Brown, he think he was the baddest motherfucker in town. But he is also the motherfucker who said that he went to jail. He was in real jail with hardened criminals who were up for murder. I'm like, okay, I'm not impressed by that. My first boyfriend was knocking him down when he was like, what? 14. I mean, you could step out your door and stand next to a murderer. So like I'm not impressed that, okay, he caught the dude in there. He whooped the dude's ass. And Whitney was trying to pull, you know, don't beat up my drug dealer. Bobby, please don't beat up my drug dealer. Bobby smacked Whitney in the face. Oh my God, it went down in history. Okay. It actually, I think it unfolded on being Bobby Brown. I think that's what he said. But nonetheless, the whole situation went awry, okay? In fact, when Oprah's, you know that bitch, when she interviewed Whitney Houston about the situation, Whitney Houston said, yes, he hit me and spit on me in front of Bobby Christina. Bobby contends that never happened, okay? And I'm saying, Bobby, do you even remember? Do you even have a memory or a recollection of anything? I'm so lost, like we can't really go by you sometimes. Bobby Brown. I'm sorry. But in my mind, he said that Bobby Christina was upstairs. I'm like, how do you know? How do you know? How does she know? How does anybody goddamn know when you guys are in a drug stupor the entire time? Okay. So nonetheless, Bobby Brown ended up doing 30 days in the Fulton County jail, you know. He think that shit is a big deal, but nigga, no. Alicia, girl. Alicia, what's her name? Alicia Etheridge Brown, whatever your name is, girl. I must take my hat off to you because you have got to be a hell of a woman to be able to deal with that Bobby Brown. Now, let me tell you why I say that, okay? Because yet another time his ass is being violated, okay? Now, he said most of the time he spent in jail was because of a violation of probation, okay? That was because in his mind, he had got hooked up with one of Whitney's people, okay? And he believed that they were purposefully saying dumb shit so that he can get locked up. No, nigga, no. Okay, no, you not doing what you supposed to do. Okay, now let's move on to Phaedra Parks. What he said about Phaedra Parks is that he ended up doing another 30 days for a violation of probation. He said because the system decided that because he didn't do what he was supposed to do or ordered to do by the court, they decided to lock him up. No, nigger. No, Alicia Etheridge Brown, girl, you got a piece of work on your hands, girl. God bless you, girl. God bless you. Okay, and then you got all them kids by him, but he is an excellent father. You know, I don't know him personally, but you know, if Karen Superhead Steffens can say that Bobby Brown was good with her son, okay, and he is not the baby pappy, then that speaks volumes to me. He in court with Phaedra Parks. You know, he said he ain't gonna say anything disparaging about the latest lawyerisms. Okay, what he will say is that every time that he used her for representation, his ass went to jail. I don't think I'm ever gonna use Phaedra Parks. And let me say something else that he said about Phaedra Parks. He said, I knew that she was destined to be a reality TV star. Why? Because every time he went to jail, this bitch called TMZ, the paparazzi, the crows, the birds, thoughts, everybody to be there in the courtroom. So after this final or the latest violation of probation, before he was released from that, his brother came to him and said, oh, Bob, they hate you, brother. We got to do something. And I got an idea. Now, this is how the Being Bobby Brown reality TV show became a thing. Okay, so his big brother told him, listen, all they see is what's negative. Let's just tape your whole life, everything, you with the children, you moving around. We need the world to see that you are more than just a Whitney Houston ass whooper. Okay, because although he said he only smacked her in the face once, he said he knew after that point he would always be the wife beater. Okay, the man who touched the voice. Okay, I ain't even gonna clean that up at all. You need to learn how to control yourself, Bobby Brown. I don't give a fuck who you mad at. Okay, you don't need to smack nobody. Okay, if you can't control all your emotions, okay, then don't act on none of them. But anyway, Tommy believed, Bobby Brown's big brother, that if Bob showed the world the full scope of him with his family, then maybe they will soften their thoughts or their negative opinions about him. Okay. Now, initially, it was supposed to be about Bobby Brown. But at the time, Bobby Brown said that Whitney was very, very clingy with him. She wanted to be around him all the time. So that is how it ended up where Whitney Houston was in every scene. Because technically, you know, she was just supposed to walk through. Okay, now know this. Remember this. Everybody was saying that show ruined Whitney Houston. How is that? How is that when she wasn't being nothing but her in the first place? Okay, so I guess the people were happy with the fake Whitney Houston, the Whitney Houston that, what's his name, Clive Davis, made her pretend like she was. But anyway, what I found was significant about the situation with Whitney Houston and the Being Bobby Brown reality TV show, yes, it did make Bobby Brown look like a definitely fun, loving, likable dad, okay? But at the same time, they showed Whitney Houston looking a goddamn fool, okay? Now, Tommy Bobby Brown's big brother, interjects in this part, because they always got to say their little 2 cents, right? But what he said was that when Whitney Houston came on camera, we went to Whitney Houston's people and said, Whitney's on camera over here looking a goddamn mess. Tommy said that Whitney's people didn't do shit. They didn't intervene at all, okay? So they saw Whitney Houston looking a sweaty, upside down wig, brown lipstick underneath her eyes mess. And they did nothing. Tommy said that they even tried, meaning the Browns, Bobby Browns, Leola Browns, and all the other Browns, even tried to intervene and tried to help her look better. It didn't matter, okay? In Whitney Houston's mind, she looked good, okay? And that's what she told Bobby Brown. Listen, I got this. Don't worry about me on your little, show. Don't worry about this. As long as I step out the house looking good, we good. Bobby Brown said, okay, baby. Okay. Bobby couldn't say too much of anything because he was looking a hot fucking mess. Both of them were. But to see our Whitney Houston, the queen, the little princess, what I'm saying? The episode where she's sitting there with her husband. She irritated. I don't know what the hell she irritated over, but one of them people came to her and was like, can we have a autograph? Whitney Houston was like, I'm with my family. You can't be serious. I'm with my family. And that Leo, okay, told that lady about, get the fuck away from me, lady. She ain't say it like that, but that's what she would get. Lady, I'm sitting here with the Bobby Brown and all my goddamn kids and all my family. Get the fuck away from me. I am on vacation. According to Tommy Brown, they went through great lengths to try to edit out Whitney Houston being, over the top or looking under the top. But their people, Whitney Houston's people, did not intervene. They knew what she was looking like. They knew what she was acting like. And they did not step in. And I'm so confused because I'm like, what the fuck? I'm so lost. What you mean? Nobody could run out and buy her a wig right quick and do her makeup, put some powder on her face so she didn't look so sweaty. It seems real shady to me, y'all. They could have did a lot more to make Whitney Houston look not as fucked up as she looked. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Now, this is where LaPrincia interjects. She says that when she was filming the reality show, she only had 2 episodes there, but she was irritated, okay, because her father was always the one paying the bill. LaPrincia would be the one to say out loud, I mean, Dad, these are grown people. Why the hell are you paying the damn bill? Don't they got jobs? Yes, they got jobs. The job is to leech off your pappy. That's what they do, baby. They leeching off your pappy. What LaPrincia also said was that she held resentment towards her father because it was times where she knew that her father was in the throes of addiction. Okay. She said she heard about it, but she didn't recognize it at first. But then when she did, it became so apparent that it was irritating to her. She started treating her father really bad. I mean, I don't know how a child is supposed to handle that situation, But LaPrincia says she regrets that her and her dad didn't have that father-daughter relationship, and she regrets how him hating Bobby Brown. He said the reason why he was hating being Bobby Brown was because people always assumed that Bobby the Brown was stealing Whitney Houston's money. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down, my naysayers, my bellas, my patron loves. Naysayers, be safe.